Hello, everybody. It's your favorite Mo and Emperor. Today we have special guest Nikki visiting Wizard of Mo Games. Nikki has played lightweight games like Phase 10, Spades, and Monopoly with friends and family, and wanted to try a heavier weight game from our library. So, keeping in the spirit of Halloween, I introduced her to one of my favorite games, Final Girl.
Yes.
And she has graciously agreed to record her playthrough.
Yeah.
So Nikki completed a quick playthrough to learn the rules, just as we all do. After a couple rounds, she was mostly autonomous. Final Girl has feature films, right? Each containing a killer and a location, and each of those come with unique rules. So I'll be the voice in the back of her head, guiding her along and answering any questions she has during the playthrough. All right?
Yes.
So let's get started with Nikki giving us a quick overview of the board.
Okay, so I got the idea. We have Heather. I'm going to play Heather. She has the option to go down twice for terror, which is here. The option to move one space. I can gain 2 time spaces and 2 lives. Of course, dice as we move along. I have my own lives here, and I'm going to be going against the Intruders, which is 3 killers. I randomly selected, and I chose 3 from my first go. So the red, the gray, and the black will get more of their life dice here in a little bit, and then their special abilities. So we'll move through the fear factor and how many steps they can go, and their blows, I guess.
Damage. How much
damage? There we go. And then I'm on Maple Lane, which is, there's a lot of potential victims out there. I'm in the pink, and of course, because I chose to go against 3, somehow I have 3, killers in the center, and they're in the intersection. We randomly selected tools for each of the areas, and then we have events over here, terror cards at the end of each round, and then action cards. I think I got it all.
Perfect. We will add a few things.
Yeah.
So Maple Lane as a location has 4 search locations.
Yes.
And Nikki can search any one of these 3 houses in each location.
Right.
Because she can only search each house once. Right. As a part of Maple Lane, she also has a special convince action. So she cannot just waltz into an occupied home. She has to convince the people to let her in. Right. We're also playing with Season 2's extra cards. What are they called? What's on the back of that throw? Yeah, signature actions. So they're like special abilities, right? So she randomly selected throw, which allows her to throw a melee weapon 1 to 3 spaces away. But once she does that, she loses it. And as she said, in keeping with Final Girl, so these health dials each have 0 to 3 health on the back of it. Each of these killers are going to get 1, and so is the Final Girl. And basically what's going to happen is when that last health is taken, you're going to flip over that token to see whether or not they stand back up. So with 3 killers, there's going to be a high chance that somebody stands back up.
Hopefully I picked good ones.
We'll just push those off to the side. There's always an opportunity for them to kind of come back. Okay, and I think that pretty much outside of the event card, we are ready to go. I will start off with the story.
Okay.
On the night of Hallows Eve, Heather, aka Nikki, stand in her living room ready for trick-or-treaters. None came. She leans over a 3-seat couch beneath an equally long window and pulls the curtains back. Keeping with tradition, a neighbor roams the street as a ghoul, wearing white bed sheets and poorly cut eye holes, or with poorly cut eye holes. Further up, at the intersection, she sees a trio dressed in dark and ominous clothing. Nothing about their attire could be found at the local Halloween shop. Each wore a unique mask that must have been made of real bone and animal fur. As she leans further over the couch for a better look, one of them turns their head to face her.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. So, first things first is action cards. So I get all of the 0 cost action cards. So short rest, I get 2 walks, a weak attack, and 2 focus cards. We start our time at 6, and by default, we start at a 3 for horror. So I only get 2 dice to start. So, game plan. I'm in the Smalley house. Safe zones are in each quadrant. So, and I can save 2 people at any time, right?
2 people can follow you at any time.
Follow me. Okay.
If 3 or 4 end up at an exit, you can save all of them.
Beautiful. We love that. We're going to try to save this guy first, since he's kind of in the danger zone here. So I want to walk and try to get them to a safe zone. So we'll start with a walk. Okay, here we go. So nothing yet. I can give up 2 cards for our first move. I'm going to give up a short rest and a weak attack because we're at full life, and move up 1 space. That gives me access into here. And then that closes that one. And I want to do time. Oh, I lost just 1.
Yeah.
Just 1. Then let's walk again. Hopefully we can move at least 1 space and save them. And we can move up to 2. So we get to bring them to the safety zone. And we get to save somebody. To do 1 horror doesn't give me extra dice yet.
But you do have 2 focuses.
I do. So maybe I'll get time now?
Yeah, and keep in mind, the first time he kills someone, horror's going to go up 2.
So is that what I should do? Is to do a horror?
Start managing horror.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that.
Now, technically, you had 2 walk. You can actually walk, drop them off, and then finish your walk.
I can?
Mm-hmm.
Remind me, I need a search to go into an empty house. I need a convince to go into an occupied house.
Okay.
So I don't know that I want to walk any closer to them. I really want to convince in my next round. So I'm going to give 1 focus now so that
Before you do that, don't forget to spend the time for your second walk.
It's just 1. Okay, and then we'll do focus so that I could maybe have 3 die on my next round. So I'm down 1, but I'm also up 1. So I'll take it.
What did you get?
I got 1 star.
So that's the blue one, so you actually go up on time. Oh, never mind. I'm looking at distraction. Carry on.
And then that means I get another dice for my next round. And then I'm going to end this round. So we'll keep focus for later. Okay, so then we're gonna go with, I have 3 times to spend. I want convince for sure because I really want to get into there. So we'll do a convince and a sprint.
Now, you did want search. I think convince gets you into the house.
Do I still have to have a separate search? Enter an adjacent house. You may take the top item. If you do, mark enter an adjacent. So it does allow me to take
No, the
a
search
tool.
does. Yeah.
The convince does. I'm reading convince.
Depends on which one you get, right?
Yes. But if I don't have a sprint, I can't move.
Yeah. Just depends on where you're going. So convince lets you into the house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it gives you a search as well.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to reread that and make sure that I'm reading that correctly.
Yeah. See, if you get 2 stars, it just says enter an adjacent house. If you get 1 star, enter an adjacent house. You only get the search if you get 3 stars.
Ah.
You can risk it. You might get 3 stars.
I might not.
And you might not.
So then I want a search instead of a sprint.
Just hang out in the house for a little bit.
At least 1 round. Okay, well, there's my 3. We'll bump this up. And then that means we go into killer phase. So restore all these and reset my time. And yeah, then we'll go into okay. So then all killers are searching for the closest victim and 1 strike.
So they will attack the victim in their space.
So there's 3 potential victims and they're all of equal space.
This one, they just attack the victim in their space. They don't move.
Oh, they don't move. That's okay.
Yeah, for this one. And then when you draw the tarot card might say move and then attack.
Gotcha. So nothing for now.
So
we'll move into terror. Well, here we go.
There you go.
Okay, so the closest victim, and there's 3 of them. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You gotta read it so they can see.
Oh, I'm sorry. Place the active killer in your space. So the active killer is red in the safe zone. That seems unfair. And then one attack.
Yep.
And that's against me. So this is here.
Yep.
This will also move this.
Nope. Only when a victim dies.
Oh, good. Then the next part is I move my killer down. So now I go from red to gray. And same thing.
So they're gonna target you.
So they're gonna target me again?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. They're gonna target me again, but they don't strike.
Right.
But that's the gray one.
Yeah. And it only moves 1 space towards you.
Okay. And then the black one would do the same.
Yep.
Great. Now I got myself trapped.
So now victims will not go with you into the killer space, but you can go into the killer space and run past them.
Great. Okay. All right. Upkeep. Rearrange items. Okay, so then we're in our next one. So I get these back?
Nope.
No, I only have these 3.
Yeah.
So again, how will I convince if I have not moved?
The convince will let you into the house.
Enter an adjacent house. Gotcha. Okay. I got nothing.
Ouch.
Immediately return this card to the action tableau, and I'm down one.
Well, you have two options. So you either do the red row or you do that black row.
And what's the X?
The X means you end your turn.
Oh.
Now you did get a 3, so you could discard 2 cards to still get into the house. But you won't be able to search because you'll be discarding your search. But you won't lose a health.
But if I did this one, I could get in. I lose a heart. I end my turn, but at least I'm in the house. And I can do search next round.
Right, but you can do that anyways. If you're going to do search next round, discard the 2 cards to get 1 star.
But then I won't be able. Oh, I can buy another search.
That's what you're going to do anyways, right? Get search next round.
Or in my round, and I already have it.
Yeah, but you lose the health. It just depends on how important that health is to you.
I don't know.
So basically, you have the option of getting rid of 2 cards to get in the house for free, or you keep the 2 cards and you lose the health to get in the house.
That's the better option?
Getting rid of the 2 cards is probably. You only have 4 health.
And that allows me to move here.
Yeah. That changes the 3 to 1 success, and that 1 success is the blue. Yep, that says 1 time and you enter an adjacent house.
And then I'm still ending my turn.
Right, but you didn't lose the health.
But I didn't lose the health. Got it.
And you have 5 buying power, so you can get another search and maybe a guard.
We'll search for sure because we're already in there. And what did we say we were at? A guard.
Or sprint.
Or a sprint.
Got a lot of options.
Ugh.
Don't forget to count down your time.
I did.
No, for buying the search.
Right. I don't know if I want the sprint or the guard because I'm awfully close.
But remember, as long as that guy's there, the bad guy, this guy's not going to follow you.
Well, he wouldn't follow me anyway because once I search in here, southwest gets me a machete, and victims won't follow me with the machete anyways.
Right, but if you had like sprint or walk, you could have walked them out and then walked back in as well.
Ah.
And then searched. But because there's a killer there,
he won't go into the safe zone. Got it. So did that answer the question of which one I should do next? I don't think that answered.
You just got to pick a path. And you get all your zeros back. So.
Yeah. Okay, so then I'll do guard because I do get my walks back. Okay, that spins 4, and then we'll use this one as a throwaway. I don't need to convince. I will potentially have a machete I could throw. But I have to be more than 1 space away from a throw. So they're too close. Okay, we're going to do that. So it's going to default that back. Let's put these in. Okay. There's no victims in their spaces, so there's no kill there. So then we moved right into terror. All right. Let's see what this one is. Oh, why are they doing this to us? If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next terror card. Otherwise, the killer is going to move up. They're going to go to... So now it's the gray guy. It's only one space, correct, that they're moving?
Right, but they're going to target somebody. So who are they targeting?
Well, if they're only moving one space, they're going towards the intersection.
Well, they target the closest victim.
Can the victim be in the house?
Mm-hmm.
Still, the gray one still doesn't have a victim, though, if they're only moving one space.
No, but they target to determine which direction they move in.
Okay. So then I assume that one of these guys are going to be their closest victims.
And this guy.
Okay, or that one. So am I trying to figure out what direction they would go, even though, I guess,
Yeah,
so that we could see if they're going to go left or right.
yeah.
So how do we want to roll for that?
That's the way you've been doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because they're all the same distance.
Yeah.
So you just let the game randomly select. Or you choose the worst case scenario for you.
Okay. So then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sure. Oh, there's actually...
Yeah, there's 4. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Just do 1 through 4 and just re-roll. If you get 5 and 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, and if it's a 5 or a 6, then we'll re-roll. Okay. Oh. It's a 5. We'll take it back. It's a 4. So this is our target then.
Yeah.
And they only get to move 1. It's not enough, but this was where we were heading. And they lose a terror.
So now you're back to 2 dice.
Okay. We'll get rid of this. We'll get rid of you. And
then it would be the panic phase. So any victim with the killer, if somebody else died during that turn, they would panic. But there are no victims with
no
killers.
victims yet. Okay.
And then it's back to you.
Okay. So I can search, which is going to give me the machete, but I can't save that person because the red... Now, even though the red one is not the active killer, do we know that?
Yeah, he's
so
still
it's in the safe zone, but it's not the active killer. This is the active killer.
But he's still a killer.
Oh.
Because he's going to attack. The first thing they do is attack on their turn.
Got it. The joys of having 3 of them. Okay. So then I can search, I guess.
And you can also focus if you wanted to. To get back the 3 dice. Keep in mind, once he kills somebody, your horror level goes up too. So you'll lose the 3 dice pretty quick.
Yeah.
Oh, we forgot to do a starting event.
Oh. Let's do that. In the barbs. Grillin', chillin', and good time fillin'. Place 4 new victims in any house that contains at least 1 victim. If none do, place them in the intersection. Great.
So just put them in a house where somebody already is. 1 in each house.
Now I'm going to put them wherever there is
they
only
have to be in
one.
a house.
Yeah. All of these only had 1.
So not that guy. It's not a house.
Oh, you're right. So then we'll do, now there's 2 victims.
And this gets discarded. Okay, it didn't change too much.
Okay. I think we'll do the search. really want to roll with 3 though.
Decision.
I know. I'm going to lose it. But then I get it for the search, and I really want the search because then I can take 2 items. Okay, I answered my own question. Okay, we're going to focus.
Well, you look at 2 items. I don't think you actually take 2 items.
I know I get choices. I love choices. I choose not to die in this game. I only get 1, though. So, which is fine. That's all really technically I needed. It would have been nice to have more time, but that's okay. Then let's search. And I get the 3rd dice. Now let's see if I can get what I want to get. I got 2.
You did.
So take the top 2 item cards at your space and choose 1. Place the other on top, face down, or underneath. So I need the machete and the one beneath it. I have to take them all because I'm too far. So I already do know the machete. I don't know the crucifix.
Still read them so people watching.
Victims will not follow you while the machete's in your hand. It only takes up 1 hand, but it gives you 2 blows in addition to whatever your, guard or furious strike is. So the crucifix. Hey, shut up. It works in the movies. Discard to ignore any horror level increase or end an enemy's movement when they are in an adjacent space. Since I have 3 people to kill, I think I'm going to stick with the machete. Yeah. And we put that back in the box.
At least you know that is there. You can always go back and search again. Which now you need to put a marker on that house because you cannot search that house anymore.
Yes. All right. Let's put this one in my hand. Did I already move this?
No, you didn't do that.
I did not. Okay. All right. Now, I can't save them. Do I try? I have to be in the same space to try weak attack, right?
Yes.
But if I walk, I can get into the same space and we're going to do that.
So you're going on the offensive.
I'm sure. Why not? Let's go early. Because I have 3. So now it's the time to do it. So I only get 2, which is fine. I get to move 2 spaces. So we'll move here. And we'll try a weak attack because they have 6 lives each. So
I think you said you wanted to fight the red one, right?
I just want to fight any of them. Well, it would be nice to fight the red one because then I get my safety zone back.
Yes.
So I moved 2 spaces. Could I not move 2 spaces?
You can move up to 2 spaces. So it can be 0, 1, or 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to go back to the red. Because I really do want to save my people. Okay.
And then did that cost the time to move?
No. Wait. I have to go back. The walk. It did. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Time's going to be my enemy here, clearly. Weak attack. Okay. So I have 1, which is 1 here, and then I have 2 more here, and I lose a heart.
You can also convert.
One of them. hold on. I'm gonna put this back before I forget that I moved it. I have a close call, so technically I could re-roll all of them. Or I could re-roll one.
Or you could get
Or I
rid
could
of.
give up two.
Yeah.
To go into the next one. I want to keep my guard. And I already have a walk that's already been played, so I won't have it the next time, which means that I'll have to get a sprint. So I sort of want to keep my walk. I'm going to re-roll. Do I want to re-roll all of them?
If you roll all of them, it costs you 2 time. I would get rid of close call and short rest.
I'm fixing to potentially fight them.
Mm-hmm.
So I hate to lose heart.
Yeah, that's what
I would lose one here and I'll lose 2.
So if you discard those 2, you do the 1 damage and you don't lose a heart.
Don't lose a heart.
Yeah. If you do the reroll, there's a chance it doesn't succeed.
Okay. So then that gives me just the 3. So I got 1 hit here. I have 2 hits from my machete against the red, which pulls 3 of him. I'll leave those there. They seem to always get them back. And then I want to move. I think I want to move, right? Because if I don't and I leave it here, he's going to get me because I'm in the same space as him.
Yes, even though you have a guard, you don't want him to attack you twice.
Right. Even if I walk 2 spaces, I'm still going to be in the zone.
Right, but he won't get the initial free attack.
No, what I mean is even if I move 2 spaces, even if I get the best you can get.
No, you can move into the house in itself.
Oh, because there's nothing to search and there's nothing to convince. I could just move there and hide.
You can search. There's nobody there you need to convince.
Got it. Okay, well then we have to walk because we can't stay where we're at. We only got 1, which is fine. Moving 1 space, I lost 1 time. And then that's it. I can't do anything. So I only have 2. Southwest is a Bible. But the Bible kind of only works with the convince action card. So I'll need to make sure that I purchase that in the next round. So I'm going to be sitting there for a little while because this is not a lot to move with.
And then you do get your focus back.
Still, a lot to work with. Okay, let's put some of these back. Search. Move this back to 6. He's not in a space. Well, who are we focused on? The gray. He's not in space.
So all of them attack.
Oh, all of them. Both none of them are. So then we move in with a terror card. It's too quiet. So I lose a terror right off the bat, which means I lose this guy. He moves towards me.
Mm-hmm.
Darn it. The gray. So he only can move two spaces.
Yep.
If the killer is in the same space as you, then I would lose another tear. But I'm safe for there, right?
Yeah, it's looking pretty scary.
Yeah, they're all like following me around the town. Okay, and then it's back to this. So we're going to search right off the bat. Oh yeah, and I only have 2.
You do have a focus. But do you want to make sure I guess you have things to discard in case your search doesn't go well?
No, because I don't want to lose my guard.
Yeah.
I really don't. So I wouldn't use them in conjunction with each other, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to play focus first. See if I can... Cool, so I gained 2, and I get the focus here. So I have 2 stars. And then that puts me... My time's never been so good. We like it. All right, that was
time
good.
well spent.
Yes, it's very good. Okay, so now I get my 3rd dice back. Because I really want the Bible, but I don't know what's under the Bible either. So I get 2. So thank you, if you would. Awesome.
I'm the angel on your shoulder, not the assistant.
The Bible, you get 2 additional dice when resolving a convince card. So when you're playing that, which is very handy. This is so small. I'm so sorry. I'm going to read it for just a second. And then they aren't exactly actual shields lying around in this neighborhood. It's better than nothing. So this is a trash can lid, and you get to ignore a strike.
And you get to do it 3 times.
Why would I want that over the Bible?
Based on where you are and how much time you have, you could go full regalia on red and gray there. Because you can get a furious strike.
Yeah.
You can get a
retaliate.
retaliate.
But here, what would I want of these?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you get those 2, this would protect you if they survive an attack back. Because it blocks damage.
And I can't, like, so I've already searched this house.
Right.
So I can't come back in here. So you
can go in there, you just can't search it.
Right, but I guess I've already gotten an item from the Southwest, and I know what that is. So, like, I don't particularly need anything from this area right now. And I clearly already will see both of these. So I'm like, how long is it going to be before I'm on that side of town?
Yeah, that's true.
So maybe I don't need to convince, which is, well, why you would want the Bible. Okay, well, I was excited about the Bible, but I'm going to give it back.
Well,
I'm going to take my trash can. And I get 3 little guys, so I have to move this. They did this well. This is good.
So now you are armed with a machete and a trash can lid.
Way to go, Heather. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So I think that's the end of my round because I want to keep my guard. So that means I have 8 to spend, which is good because do I want Furious Strike or do I want Retaliate? I guess I would want... Well, this is being proactive. This is being reactive. What's if I'm in the house?
So there's a couple things to consider.
I have to move, which I think I get some walks back here.
Yeah.
So
You technically have a weak attack, which with the machete
let me
is
put
enough
these
to
back
take
out so I
out
can see
red.
it.
Right?
Say the last part again.
You have a weak attack now, which combined with the machete is enough to take out red.
Well, in theory, we don't know what that's gonna, but yeah,
Right, yeah,
in theory, yeah.
The retaliate is good, but it kind of requires them to come up on you to attack you. If they don't attack you, then
But they're right there.
Right, but they may target victims instead of you.
Oh, that's true too.
And the Furious Strike is the more the offensive one, and you do have a guard in case they do come in after you. And Furious Strike can lower your horror level.
So what does that mean? What should I do?
So since you have a guard, I would recommend getting the Furious Strike.
Okay. To be proactive.
Yes, because you have the guard to defend.
Got it. And what else?
And
Because that's 4, and I get 8.
I would get 2 close calls and 2 convinces.
Why convinces?
Because they cost 1 to make sure you have enough cards to make sure your Furious Strike and your weak attack go through.
I figured the close call for sure.
Yeah. You can only have 10 cards. How many you got right now?
That would put me right at 10.
I put you at 11. If you that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You'll get the Furious Strike.
Oh, I haven't pulled that yet. Yeah. Okay, so then I need another 2. So I can get a sprint and just hold on to it, or I can get a second guard.
That's true.
Again, I really want to save those people in that house. If I can kill the red guy, oh, I can't. Even if I killed the red one, the gray one's still there.
Right, but let's say you kill the red one with the weak attack, you'll have the Furious Strike to start working on the gray one.
Gotcha.
And you have the guard and the trash can lid to defend yourself with. So maybe get a... Or you can always search that room again. No, you can't search it. Don't forget to put your token on there.
Wait, did I search it? Oh, I did.
Yeah, you picked up the trash can.
So what did I pick up? I picked up this and this. And so we're going to do a search again?
No, you have to get a sprint.
I have to get a sprint.
Yeah, because you can't search that house again.
Okay.
And that gives you 10 cards.
Okay. Let's put this back at 10. Let's put these guys back. Okay. All killers kill who's in the same room. We don't have any, so we go into terror. Oh God. Where are they coming from? Exactly, that's how I feel. Okay, so anyone is the victim. 2 spaces. That's lovely.
So it's not 2 spaces, it's they move twice. And each move is 1 space right now.
2 spaces?
Yeah, but just letting you know, because if they were up here, it'd be 4 spaces.
Right. Yeah, that's okay. So gray is our guy, so he can go here or here. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, and this is going to be 4, 5, 6, and that sucks. I'm just putting that out there. That really sucks. 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 6.
Let's see, he comes in there with you.
A 1. Okay. So I'm gonna lose 2 guys. I'm sad for them. Okay. Now here's my question. So he's going to move up to 2 spaces. That's his victim. Does he only get one?
He only attacks once. It's only one knife
It's
there.
only one knife. Okay. I'm sorry, little guy. Okay.
And now you move that.
Yeah. And then
Then you do that.
right. Well, I'm not done with this part either.
Yeah, because he killed someone, that moves
Okay.
up and then 2 spaces. It's got 2.
Oh, because it has 2 here. Gotcha.
And now you're going to switch killers. Which is what that's in.
Ugh. Yeah, and we're going to go up. So we're back to the red. Which this bastard has to die anyways. So, okay. If there are no victims on the board, ignore the rest of this card. Otherwise, place the active killer with the furthest victim. Son of a biscuit eater! You bastard! Oh, I was so fixing to take him out. I'm all ready.
Ouch, there goes your plan.
Damn it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those are your furthest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dang it. I had a whole plan. 6. So we're going here. Oh, that hurts my heart. And 1 strike, so someone dies. And there's more victims because of our event card. Because there would only be 1 person there. Okay, so now he's out 2. And now this person's going to run all over the place.
And so is that person. Which might be good. If he runs out into the street, you can save him.
Okay, so tell me how that works. How do I play
So
that?
for each one, you're going to roll the die, and there's numbers on the location. So if you roll a 1 or 2 for this person,
Okay.
they run out into the street. And same with that person.
Well, let's do the one with the gray first. The 4.
So he stays in there.
Oh. You said 1, 2 stays in. 1 and 2 goes out?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. All right, well then let's do the red. A 5. God, they're stupid. Okay. I could have saved you if you would have left the house. Dang, I can't believe that he moved all the way across the board. That's the way that cookie crumbled. Okay.
That was a scary terror phase.
There's a lot happening. Okay. I'm so ready. All right, now we're back to, I only have 2 dice. What are we going to do first? I've already searched because I have the trash can lid. I can't search this again.
You can try to put the whoop on black.
Be nice if I had the throw. That wasn't part of my game plan. I wasn't planning to be 1 whole spot away, but technically I could have thrown because the black has full lives.
All right, but if you threw it, it would have done 2
dang.
damage to him.
All right, well, I guess I have to walk first, right?
Yep.
Should I focus? Because there's a lot to potentially happen here. I'm not short rest. No, I'm gonna just walk. Only 1. So move up to 1 space.
Remember, you can convert.
I have to be in the same space as him to attack.
Yes.
Then I will. I'm going to give up both of my close calls. right?
That's what I use them
Sprinters,
for.
Short rest. I technically have a lot of yeah, we're gonna give those up. So that's gonna let me still move one time, but I get to move 2 spaces. So we're gonna go fight black guy here. Furious Strike, because he's got
Now,
all of his lives.
pause.
Why?
If you do the weak attack first, failing the weak attack will end your turn. If you get a 1-star on Furious Strike, it ends your turn. So you have a better chance of doing a weak attack into a Furious Strike than you do a Furious Strike into a weak attack. You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just throwing it out there as an option. If you succeed at both, you'll pretty much take them out minus the face down health.
Yeah, the idea that I'm gonna get this one wins no matter what. I don't have to give up any fear.
No, so for Furious Strike, you don't give up any fear. You're... Oh, yeah, I guess if you get a red, yeah, you get nothing. Yeah. But it's the end of your turn part that's more concerning. Yeah, that reduces your horror level.
Okay, I'm sorry. Why would I do that again?
If you get a 1-star on Furious Strike, it ends your turn, which means you cannot do weak attack. If you do weak attack first and you get a 1-star, you still get the attack off and you can still do Furious Strike. So you can get 2 attacks off if you do weak attack first.
Oh, and I'm in the same space as him.
And you can probably take him out.
So weak attack.
That would be my recommendation.
Yeah, because if I get nothing and it ends me, I'm still in the same space and he's going to get me there. So, okay. Lovely. Both of them. Okay, so we have 1 here and I have 2 more here. So he loses 3.
And now you can do your Furious Strike. And even if you get 1-star and it ends your turn, that's still going to be 3 damage to take him down.
Do I want to use a focus before I do that?
You're not going to get the 3 dice because you need to get 2. You need to go down twice on the horror. No. Unless you use both focuses.
No, we don't want to do that.
I actually only have 1.
I only have 1. Okay. Let's see if we can do that again. Sort of.
See? So had you done that first, you... No. Never mind. Go ahead.
Got it. Okay. So, I attack only 1, but I get 2 more still, right?
Yeah.
So that loses this and this, and then this third one will potentially bring him.
You show everybody.
Will potentially bring him back to life. Oh, that's gonna suck. Oh, yay! Okay, so I finally kill one.
You got him.
Lovely. I'll throw him away. I throw you away. Okay.
And now finish resolving because that's going to end your turn.
Okay, sorry. And I gain 1 here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I end my turn.
Yep.
Oh, but I didn't have to spend any. Oh, and I didn't have to spend any there. So I do have 5 to use. What do I have? I have a focus, a walk, a short rest, still have my guard, and I still have my sprint, which I don't want to lose. Okay. What am I going to do next? Oh, I killed one. Yay.
Good job.
I want to save all the people.
So maybe get another sprint?
Uh-huh. Yeah, because I'm going to pick back up a focus.
You probably also have time to get a distraction.
I've not used a distraction. What do we do in a distraction?
So distraction is a more powerful focus. So with
All
two
in one.
stars,
Oh,
you can reduce your horror level twice.
but it's 3.
Right.
And I have 5. So I could get a sprint and a distraction.
Yeah. So there's nothing for you to search. You're not going to get to any house where you need to get in and convince.
Well, technically, my focus is still pretty good. I only need 1.
Yeah.
I've not used an improvise either. Until this action phase ends, all 3s and 4s are successes. For the next horror roll only, all 3s and 4s are successes. Oh, it turns them into stars.
Yeah. So if that's the first card you can play, then you get the maximum. Every roll, 3s and 4s will be successful. If you get the blue option, then only the next roll will be 3s and 4s successful. So you normally do that if you're going to go for like a critical blow, that one, or you're going to go for a critical strike and you want to help guarantee it lands.
I've not used a critical blow either, but that's because it's always 6 and I don't ever have enough 5 stuff. Okay, I want to do, I think another sprint, right?
Sounds like a good idea. You're trying to save people.
I'm going to save people. So we're going to buy a sprint. That's 2. And I could do a distraction or a search and a convince so that I have throwaways. Or I could do 2 convinces for a throwaway and have a throw so that if I can get him out of the house. Can I throw the machete while they're in the house?
I think so. I think only the bow and arrow you had to be outside.
Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to get a throw just in case we come. You have to be 1 space away. Okay. That spends my 5. Let's put these back. Okay. That ends this. Now all killers kill. Oh, this guy. I'm so bummed for you.
He never had a chance.
No. Should have ran out of the house. This one too.
We'll do that first. Make sure there's nothing crazy going on.
And then he got 2, which means I move 1. Now all of his spaces are 2 spaces and his blows are 2.
Yeah.
Which means my life is even more in danger. Okay. All right. Oh.
No victims panic.
No.
And tarot card. Or actually, tarot card first. Yeah.
I'm scared. I don't want to. Road closed for. Oh my gosh, you're killing me. Place a roadblock token on the exit closest to me. That kind of stinks considering I'm out here trying to save people. Let's see if we can find this little guy. It's actually good for you. That's not them.
So there's no victims at the closest exit to you. Hope you just passed it. It's in the poem. Yeah.
This one?
At the top of the card.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay, well, I'm here, so I guess, but
Yeah, that's
Still.
good.
Plus an event. Down here.
Yeah, looking at what the other thing. Victims.
May not be saved at that exit.
Okay.
And an event. So, I can't read it that small. The smallies. A killer is on the loose must just be Maple Lane gossip unless you don't think. Place 2. Oh, come on. Place 2 special victims at the Smallies house. Each time one of the Smallies is killed, I lose one
Or that goes up one extra.
one bloodlust. Discard when the Smallies are no longer on the board. Well, ain't that something? You want to read that?
Nope, that's what you said, right?
Mm.
Yeah, so it's plus 1 bloodlust. So if one of them dies, it would go up 2.
And I can't save them?
You can.
But I have to convince. I do have convince. But then I have to drag them way across because I can't use that exit.
Yeah.
Mm.
But you got 2 sprints.
All right. That sucks, but okay.
So now victims would panic.
Yeah.
But there are none to panic.
Okay. Okay. So I want to move. I want to walk. I guess I want to walk. I want to sprint.
Are you trying to save the smallies?
Am I? Am I trying to save them? I mean, I guess because then I
You can get health back. You can reduce your horror. You've already got the convince.
damn it.
So, you're going to run to save people anyways, right? Or are you going to try to run in and take out Gray? He's full health.
No, I'd love to kill Red. I'd love to grab these guys somewhere.
Yeah, they'll just be on your way.
On my way? Oh, because I can take more than one at a time.
You can take 2.
So if I get into the Smallies' house, can I take both of them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm convinced. Really wanted 3 dice, though.
If only somebody had gotten that distraction.
I know. I don't want the distraction. I wanted convince, and see, I'm glad I have convince now.
This is true.
And I have a throw. I'm going to kill this bastard as soon as I can. Oh, wait. I could go into... Discard a weapon with range 0 to 2. I can't be in. I have to be in the safe zone. And throw it into the house. Logistically, that just doesn't feel like that should work. It feels like you should only be able to throw the machete in the street.
You've never seen somebody throw a machete in the house?
In the house? No, they always scan that part of the movies. I never caught it, so. Okay. Convince, I guess.
Now, the creators did say you can play it however you want to make it as horror-like as you want. If you want to say you cannot throw the machete into a house, you cannot throw a machete into the house.
Just seems like logistically that shouldn't be able to work.
The viewers want an authentic experience.
I know, and I just don't think my aim is through the window good. I just feel like he could sidestep that and win, and yeah. Okay, we're gonna convince. I want these damn smallies out of there. Can you feel my hesitation? Because I don't want to do that. I do, but I don't. Okay.
But they're also the closest to gray, and you don't want that bloodlust to go up.
No. Okay, and I got 2.
Ooh, I think that gives you something special.
I just get to enter.
Oh, it's 3 that gives you the extra special.
Yeah. Okay, fine. At least I'm in the house. Now I need to walk, yes?
Or
No, sprint. Let's get the hell out of here. Okay, let's do that. Wait. Oh, no, time went down. We love that even more. Let's do this again. Not even close. Not even close. Okay. I can give up a focus and the other focus or the short rest? Because I have the trash can.
And you have a guard.
And I have a guard. I'm going to give up the... Okay, we'll give up the short rest because I'm going to let my trash can lid save. Okay. Where was I before? I was nowhere. So I'm only going to move up to 2 spaces and I'll lose 1 time. So let me do that before I forget. Don't let me forget my time because
I won't let you forget.
What did I just say that I'm going to do?
You're going to move 2 spaces.
And I get to take them with me.
2 of them will follow you.
So now I have to figure out where I'm going to go from there. Okay, let's sprint again.
Same thing as last time.
I know. Okay, I don't need to convince, right? Because I'm not going to go into any more houses. Everyone for right now is either out of a house or in the intersection. That's going to be the focus. So I'll get rid of that, and I'm going to get rid of the focus, which I absolutely...
Or get rid of the throw.
I feel like I wanted to keep it.
I mean, you'll be able to get it back. It'll be 2 rounds. But...
Right. Oh, but I won't have a focus again for 2 rounds then either. At all. I'll save a walk. So I'll do this and move my 2 spaces, and then I'll end my turn, I think, so that I can keep this.
Well, finish your movement first, because you could actually save 3 people.
But I can only carry 2 people at a time, right?
Right, but if you move 2 to the exit, and then you put one of these guys on the move 1 space, then you can move back to this guy. And then if you walk, you can save him too.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to move 2 spaces. But I don't know what direction. We're going to move away from the red, because...
Actually, that might be a good idea. Go exit that way. So red doesn't come out and kill that guy. And then when red comes out after you, you can attack and kill him.
But then there's no victims on this side. Like the entrance into this house is on this street.
It's right there.
For him. But I have 2 more people right here, and their entrance into their house is like literally right by the safe zone.
Right, but what I'm saying,
or I could go this
if you
way.
take these 2 people out, 1, 2, you save these 2. You move 1 space back, grab him, and then save him. Red, the only way they're going is out to get you, so then you can kill them because they're already almost dead. But if you let him come out and kill this guy, the dark power is going to come out.
Oh.
But it's up to you.
No, that's... Oh, I can't move this guy, can I?
Right.
No, I can't move him. But I saved these 2.
Save those 2.
We're going to move 1 space. I can use the special victims on my card, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, do I want more time?
You can get more time. You can reduce your horror
I can
level.
reduce my horror level, or I can get my final heart back. Not that
And-
that's because I'm potentially fixing to go up against it. No, I have the trash can. Never mind. I forget about my trash can. All right, let's move one space. So I'm going to move him back here. And then I'm not going to reduce my horror level. I'm going to do this because I want to buy a bunch of crap. Boop,
Now,
boop.
did you move your time down for the sprint?
Gotta find my sprint. No, I don't think I did. So we'll go down one again. Okay.
Yeah, because you used 2 sprints.
Okay. Now let's walk again. So I can save this, guys.
Very nice.
Okay, we'll save you. Now we'll change my horror. We'll bring you down. Okay.
And then you spend
And
1 time.
I spent 1. Okay. I'm going to save you. I'm going to end this round. So I have 5. I get these back.
So you have a couple of choices.
I only have 1 walk. There are no sprints to purchase. I have 1 weak attack. See.
So a weak attack will take out red. You could also go for retaliate. So if red attacks you, but retaliate is expensive.
It's expensive.
So
I am close to northeast and southeast in regards to search.
this is true. What do they got there?
Pitchfork and archery bow. I can't do either of that because I have no more hands. Never
That's
mind.
true. Yeah.
And both of those take up both hands. So I don't want that. I feel like I kind of want a guard in my back pocket again too. But maybe a retaliate and a close call. And just kind of sit out the next round.
It depends on what he does.
Right.
If he comes out at you, you can weak attack him.
Sure. I have something.
Yeah.
Or no, well, I have a guard.
Yeah.
But I could hold on to retaliate. Because Gray's going to move after the... it's pretty likely that at the next terror, that it's going to go back to Gray, and Gray's at full life.
Gray is also a long ways away.
Retaliate and close call?
Or distraction and 2 close calls.
I don't know. I like the fact that the distraction gives me time on the stars. I really want my 3rd dice back. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to do these 2. We'll take both close calls for throwaways. Do we like that? We like that. Okay. And I don't have more than 10 cards. Okay. Let's do that. Oh, goodness gracious.
You're doing good. You killed 1 off already.
What am I doing? Short rest. I'll take it. My run through yesterday was not as good. Okay. All killers. Did I reset everything? I did reset everything. Okay, all killers. There's no one to kill. So then we move right into terror. Oh.
Ouch.
I guess it's good that I didn't get attacked. All right. At the beginning of the killer phase, the killer with the lowest health recovers. So he's going to gain 2 hearts.
Not right now.
Well, not now, but
Yeah.
whoever that is.
So when you attack them, the first damage has to come off of this.
Yeah, right. I don't like that. Okay. Anything else? Did I miss anything?
Nope, it just means he didn't come out after you. You might have to go in there after him.
Weak attack. Okay. So then let's do distraction, I think, right off the bat, right?
Okay.
Because I only need 1 space. And I only get 1 space. I got 1 space. I got 1 time. That gives me that guy back. I have to be in the same space as him for a weak attack, so I have to walk.
Yes.
Ugh. Or I could walk away from him. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when. I'm like, oh, I kind of want to run away. Okay, I got 2. So I get 2 spaces. Do I want to run away?
You could 100% run away.
I could run away. Oh, that so stinks that he gets more life. Because I was like banking on him being dead.
That's why you need to go in there and attack.
Yeah. I mean, at least he's like in a spot and he's not killing anybody else. So he gets 2 strikes. I was very cocky getting rid of my short rest. Oh, I forgot about my trash can. Okay, so I get to ignore 3 blows. They get 2 blows. Okay, we're going to do weak attack.
Are you walking in there?
Yeah. Let's walk in there. I lose 1 time. And then weak attack. Okay. All right. So I get 1 here. I get 2 here. So that takes care of these 2.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop. We'll put this away. And then 1 more here. So there's 3. But now I can't leave.
Which actually might be good for you.
Because now he's going to attack me and I can guard.
Or you can get retaliate.
I can get retaliate. Oh, because if my turn is over, I could start purchasing.
Yeah.
Nothing to focus on, no close calls. I still want my guard. Okay, then that's what we'll do. We will end my turn. I get 6. So I'll retaliate is 4, and then I get my guys back. Short rest, another focus, and a walk. I still kind of want to sprint because I still want to kind of save people. But sprint is 2. That gives me my 6.
It does.
That's what we'll do. So we'll retaliate, and we will get a sprint. so we can hopefully save somebody. We shall see. Okay, all killers. It's me. He gets 2 strikes. I'm going to use my trash can lid.
No, you're going to retaliate.
Oh, I'm going to retaliate. I forget that they're blue and I get to use them right away. Okay. Okay. All right, so I reduce the 2 attacks and I get 1 attack on him.
Plus
my 2. So this one and that one.
Wow.
No flipping way.
That's 2 of them down.
Which means he is going to be impossible to kill.
He might be the hard one.
All right, red guy, gets to go. Yay!
Good job.
Okay, it's still their turn. I forget, retaliate is like mid-round. So now it's just tear. All right, we're not going to make it through the night. Oh, and I'm going to move this because red doesn't exist. So, we're not going to make it through the night. So he's going to pick the closest victim, which I'm not sure who that is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So it's going to be somebody in the road. So we'll just roll. This is 1, 2, 3. This is 4, 5, 6. So this is our victim. We're going to move 2 spaces. 1, 2. Then we're going to go down. We're going to rotate. We can't rotate, so I assume we're just going to continue on.
Yep.
So still targeting, I assume this one, or should I re-roll because this is a new move?
I would re-roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to stick with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now you're the target.
So he got out into the road and he changes his mind.
And then it strikes, so this guy dies. Sorry, little guy.
Which means?
It means everything changes. All right, so now we have to release the dark power, which... Oh, I have to read it. Won't stay down. Epic dark power. When a killer dies, immediately restore 2 normal health and a random black final health token.
It's these.
Oh. For that killer, then remove this card from the game. Holy bejeebers.
That means you gotta kill him twice. Of course.
Deal.
And then your horror level.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
The sad thing is that was the first guy you were going to save.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh, this goes away because you saved the smallies.
Okay. Something's got to give, right? You know what I didn't? Oh, I don't want the search. I was going to say I didn't search on this southeast side, but we've already determined we don't want to do that. Okay, so that's the end. Why are these still here? Did I not put them back?
You did not put them back.
Okay.
The only thing you should have there is the retaliate.
I just didn't put them back. I didn't reset.
No, but the retaliate should be the only one that did not reset.
So that one should stay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whenever you reset, then they attack and you retaliate.
Got it. So that should stay there. Now it's my turn again. So I'm back to, I'm really far away from everyone else's entrance into their house, which was my initial concern when trying to attack the red guy in going in that direction. So I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Do I want to focus before this round? Or do I want it for a throwaway card? I have 2 close calls. No. We're going to do a focus. I only get 2 to roll. Put you there and hopefully get it right back. Why not? So nothing. So I'm just down 2. Why not? Okay.
You do have a close call. So you can spend the time and reroll both dice. You spend the same amount of time knowing that if you fail or get a 1, you lose even more time. Or just go with the 2 dice and sprint.
Womp, womp, womp. No, I'm going to sprint. Okay. Did I go down? I already went down.
Yes, you did.
Okay. Sprint. Okay. So I can move up to 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then let's walk.
Never get your time.
Oh.
For sprinting. Travel is not instantaneous.
This is true. And then let's see, what do we get? Okay, I can swap. So I'm going to give these up so I can move at least 1 space. And we'll give up my time. And we'll move 1. So we'll try to get to you, guy. And then I don't have anything else to do right now. So that'll have to end my time. Okay. I only have 2 to spend. I get my walk back and a weak attack. And I have 2 to spend. So I'm going to get 2 convince. Because I want to try to save everybody in this little corner. I got to get into the boyfriend's house and this other house, hopefully. So I spent my 2. Let's reset that. Let's reset these. And retaliate. That was good. Okay. So we're reset here. Next is all killers. There's no one for him to kill. And here we go. Place the active killer in your space. You son of...
Interesting.
Dang it. Dang it. Okay. So, and it's me.
Yes.
Of course. So, 1 attack. Oh. Do I want to guard or do I want to use my trash can?
1 comes back. The other does not.
What?
You can get the guard back, but once you use up the trash can, it doesn't come back. And if the guard fails, then you can use the trash can. He's only going to attack you once.
No. Oh yeah, he is. And I can buy another guard in the next round.
Yep.
Fine. Damn it. Bastard. We're gonna get rid of short rest and a focus. So reduce the number by 2. No time change. It means he doesn't do anything. And then I'm not sure how to play the rest of that. They would rotate, which he can't rotate. He can't get any closer than he already is. He doesn't reattack, so we're done. Okay.
And even though a victim is in the space with the killer did not kill anyone. So
Right, because this came after that. So as long as I move the person, why do I? Oh, this is mid game. Okay. So then I'm going to walk right off the bat. Wait, or should I do a weak attack? Should I save the person first? I have to be in the same space as him, and if I walk now, I won't be in the same space, and I have no way to get back to him. I take this back. I'm going to weak attack first.
Just know if you completely fail the weak attack, that ends your turn.
No, I'm going to hit him. I'm not going to hit him. I'm going to hit him, though. Oh, if I give these both back, then I can't get in the next time. No!
Decisions. I mean, you might as well, because if you give up the walk, you can't get there to convince anyways.
I know. I know that I have to do it. I'm just sad that I have to do it. Dang it. Okay, fine. So I get to attack. And I lose a heart. Whoop. There you go. And I get to attack the gray once here, 2 times here. So I lose 3.
Or he loses 3.
Yeah, he loses 3. And then I have to walk because I've got to try to get away from this guy with my victim, or else the victim dies. No matter what. Dang it. Okay. So I just have to move 1. So I see.
And you got your heart back.
And I got my heart back. Okay. But now he's in the zone where I want to save all my people. Okay. I have 6 to spend.
You should probably lose the time for the walk.
Oh, yes. 5 to spend. I get these back, which is just 1 walk and 1 focus. So I feel like I want a guard because he's right there. And I can't convince.
But you do have options. You could also retaliate.
Well, I can't convince. So convince isn't going to be in this round. It's going to be a whole nother round before I can get that back.
Right.
And no one's in the street. So I'm like, I can't do anything. I can't do anything for anyone except for fight him. So like, it's full offense, I guess.
Yeah, so you can either
guard
go with Furious Strike or retaliate.
And a guard.
You can't do 2 because you only have 5.
Oh, I have 5, not 6. Dang. Well, how do I get in? So, oh, I guess I'd have to walk to him to get in the one space. So I'm going to do retaliate. In a close call. Is that because I'm assuming the terror card is gonna...
Yep, that's the tough part. He's either going to move to you and attack where you can retaliate, or he's not, and you're going to miss out on walking to him and doing Furious Strike. Now, if you really want to push your luck, you could get the throw instead of the close call. And if he attacks you, then you can walk away from him and then throw this machete at him. But remember, he's going to come back to life at least once.
So if he comes to me, then I'll have the throw, or then I'll have the retaliate. If he doesn't and he's one space away, I'll have the throw.
Yes, but if he's one space away and you throw, it won't kill him.
That's okay.
And just keep in mind, he's going to come back to life.
Over and over again until I eventually kill him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then I spent my 5. And now I got to clear these out. Dang it.
Which means you'll have a pretty good turn next turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, one other thing you can do is, since you have the trash can, you can not do the retaliate and then just get Furious Strike. That's up to you. So you do have the option to cover both ways.
Meaning I can use that as my defense and this as my offense.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to use this as my offense.
No, instead of trying to use the retaliate. Because if he doesn't move into you, retaliate doesn't do anything for you.
Yeah. Which way will it work?
But if you do the Furious Strike, even if he comes at you, you can block with the trash can, then Furious Strike. If you do the retaliate and he doesn't come after you, then the retaliation
doesn't do anything. Yeah. Okay.
And they both cost the same.
Sounds good to me. Okay. Do I want to change my focus? I don't think so. I kind of...
Yeah, it's going to be his turn.
Oh, it's his turn.
Yeah, you were just doing your planning phase.
Okay. All killers. There's nothing to kill, so we go right into terror. Oh, and we only have 2 cards left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So these guys are the closest victims. Aw, they're both gonna die. We're all gonna die, literally. He's gonna move up to 2 spaces. He's gonna strike. Then he does it again. He doesn't need to move because there's already a victim there. So there's strikes. So we lost 2. 1, 2, which means I lost one of these. Now he moves 3 times. If no victims were killed, you would still have 2 bloodlusts. So that was a sucky card.
Yeah,
because you got the bloodlust no matter what. Okay, so I don't want to focus now because now I'm not just 1 away, I'm 2 away. So that doesn't make sense. So now we walk. Dang Mm.
I would probably just let it go.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything with that.
So you'll lose 2 time.
I lose 2 time. And I'm going to end my round.
So now you get a bunch of cards back and a better chance at.
Yeah. And I have 4 to spend.
And you can get the convinces.
I can get the convince. I have 4 to spend. So do I want 2 convince and 2 guards?
Oh, if you want to save them, you're going to need the sprint. Unless you got a walk in there.
I should have a walk in here. Yeah,
okay.
I have 1. But that means I can get, oh.
Yeah, convince will get you in the house. Walk will get you out.
Okay. So. To convince. I doubt that I'm going to get all the way to the other side. That's fine. 2 convince and 1 sprint. Okay, we'll move into this one. There's no one for him to kill. We move into terror. It's the last terror card. They're everywhere. So he's looking for his closest victim. That is me. Lovely. And he gets 2 strikes. So now is time for trash can. Lovely. So I lose my 2 little trash can markers. Then he does it again. Going to die. I don't have anything that's blue, do I? I knew I should have bought a guard instead of sprint.
And you still have the trash can, so you'll only lose 1 life.
Yes, because that one goes there. And 1 of these. And then, of course, he does it again. But that one he doesn't actually attack. And I lose my trash can.
So with that one, he's actually going to move into their house. Right?
I'm sorry?
He targets the victims, and then he moves to them.
Oh, this is them, not me. Oh, so now he's going to keep... Oh, he's there.
Yeah.
Now I have to move them before that comes around again.
Yep.
Great. No pressure. Okay. So
before your turn, we have some new stuff. So nobody panics because nobody was killed. But now that there's no more terror cards, you have to reveal the finale. It won't affect you now, but it'll affect you at the end of this round.
Okay. Great. Holy crap. Oh, God, I'm going to die. It actually says we're going to die. We're going to die. We're going to die. So the victim or final girl is the target. Spaces, attack, switch, which we can't do, and then do it all over again. Great. Fantastic.
So now he's just chasing you.
Okay, so I want to walk and I want to sprint and I want to kind of keep those close, right? Do I want a short rest? I feel like we had 2 different intruders that didn't have any backup lives, which increases my odds that I will have backup lives. But that also means that he's going to have a ton of backup lives and he gets another round.
Yeah.
Fuck him. And then, focus. Furious Strike. throw, weak attack, convince. Oh, I still have to convince them to let me in the house.
Yeah.
Oh, so I don't need a walk.
No.
Oh, I was gonna mess that up. Okay. Do I want to?
Like that. Was that walk last time you're supposed to put away?
No. I just set it up there because I was thinking I had to walk, but I don't have to walk. I have to convince. Great. I really wanted a third dice, but that's not going to happen, right?
You require 2 focus.
No. Okay. Okay. Right? This is the best move. Yes.
Oh. You'd think you wouldn't have to convince them much.
No, you're in there. Okay. And I still don't have any defense.
The killer was like, don't let him in. Oh, if you fail it completely. So if you go in, you end your turn.
I can go in, but then I'm dead. I have no defense.
No, but what's the bottom
so
option?
Kicking myself.
No, you can do the bottom option.
Yeah, I immediately return this card to action, but...
Yeah, but you don't lose your turn. You don't lose a health.
And just do the next convince card?
Yeah.
God dang it.
And why did you lose 2 time?
I don't know.
You probably just didn't reset it.
I probably didn't reset it.
So it'll cost you 1 time for the failure.
Dang it.
Failure to convince.
So stupid. Why do I have to convince you to let me save you?
No, the killer's intimidating them.
Oh my. Okay.
Are you really going to be able to save us?
I get 1. All right. So I'm down 1, but I get in. All right. All right, little people. Let me help you out.
It's a crowded house.
It is a very crowded house. And it's the boyfriend's house. It's always the boyfriend's fault. It's always the boyfriend's fault. Okay. I'm going to Furious Strike. Or do I want to do Weak Attack?
You probably want to get them out of the house.
Can I do that first?
I mean, you won't be able to attack them, but if you leave them in there.
Oh, and then I don't have to convince again because there'll be nobody in the house. Got it. Gotcha. Because I was like, how am I going to get back in the house? Okay, let's walk then.
I don't think you have to convince the killer to let you in the house.
Okay. It's like no one wants to be saved. It's like you don't want my help. All right, I'm going to give up my 2 focus so that I can move a space. So we'll give up a time. We'll save you guys, right? We bring them in. We'll save you, and then that puts me in the zone over here. I get 1 more red heart. And then that's it. My card is full.
And you've unlocked your ultimate ability.
Wait, what?
Yeah, clear everybody off your card and flip it over. Make sure you read it to everyone.
I can't read it. All right, Heather, when attacking, for each 5 or 6 on your initial horror roll.
So when you attack, you get on your roll.
You may re-roll 1 other die.
Okay.
And then add an injury to your attack for each star in the final result. That's awesome. Let me read that again. When attacking, for each 5 or 6 on your initial horror roll, you may re-roll 1 other die. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I saved them. Now I need to walk back. Did I already reduce?
So here's an option, because you're worried about him attacking you. He's going to attack you twice.
And I have no guard. I have no blue. I'm kicking
So-
myself that I took that damn sprint instead of guard. But that's okay.
You can end your turn and get rid of, one card to get 1 time back and then get 2 guards. Or retaliate. But retaliate will only save you from 1 attack.
I could throw, which again, we're back to the damn logistics of he's inside the house.
But it's not gonna take him out though. And you're gonna lose the machete.
Why would I lose the machete?
What does the throw say?
Oh shit. Okay, well then I don't really even want this damn throw. So I can use the throw and the short to give back
You only need to get rid of 1 card.
1. Oh, I guess I can only do. Which again, I can get rid of the damn throw.
No, but let's say you attack him with weak attack and he comes back with 2 health. Then you can walk 1 space away and throw the machete at him and take out that 2 health.
We're never going to get to 2 health because he's invincible over there. All right, I'm going to give back my short rest. Which feels so stupid, but that's okay. I'm going to give this up so that I can go here.
So you can get 1 more time. So you have enough to...
Oh, got it.
You could also get rid of sprint.
No, I have plans of running away.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I have plans of running away. Okay, I'm going to take my 2 guards because I'm very nervous that I have nothing in blue here. Okay, and now on my...
Well, you ended your turn.
I ended my turn. I bought those.
Yeah.
Let's put these back. Now we get this chaos, which he's fixing to attack. Okay.
He's going to come wail on you a little bit.
Unreal. And all these people over here.
You're just chilling in their houses.
Okay. All right, so he gets here because it's his turn, and we are going to guard, right? Because I have no trash can left. So I can get rid of a walk and a throw.
I'm going to get rid of the sprint.
Really? Over the walk?
Even if you move, he has 3 movement twice, 6. So he's going to catch up to you.
That's true.
There's no running.
No walking?
No walking, no running, no crawling.
All right, so reduce this by 2, but he only gets 2.
That's why I told you to save those victims, because if he got up to the next one, 3, you would have been constantly losing.
Okay.
Now for his second attack.
Which is still me. Which if I can't guard this one, I'm gonna lose hearts. Okay. Okay. Ignore
Perfect.
all. Perfect. Now we can Furious Strike. Or do I want a weak attack first? No. Furious Strike.
You want a weak attack first.
Why do I want a weak attack first? We already did this, but I don't remember.
So the Furious Strike, if you get 1 star, it ends your turn. Or weak attack, yeah.
Okay. I remember now.
Good luck.
I told you. Great. So I lose a heart and I lose a turn.
Yeah. It's kind of okay though.
Is it?
You're not, you know, dead. You just have to pick up retaliate and maybe 2 close calls or something like that. You'll block at least one of his attacks.
Okay, so did I just move that back to 6?
Yes, that was the beginning of your turn.
So I get 6 to spend.
Mm-hmm.
And I get these back.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to do 2 close calls. And I need something blue. So we have a retaliate, and there's my 6. We'll put these back. Ain't that something? Oh. Now we're back to this thing. So he's going to attack because I'm right there. So now I have to retaliate. That's my only option.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm only going to be able to do it once.
I mean, he's not going to take you out.
Ugh. Okay. So reduce it by 2 so he can't attack me. And I get 1 attack plus 2. So we lose those 2. And we're going to get this one. Oh, yay.
But it's not over.
No, because he's going to come back.
Yeah.
But let's read that again because now I don't remember.
He gets another one of these.
When a killer dies, immediately restore 2 normal health and a random black health. Great. All right, let's choose
this goes away.
this guy. Boop. And you get these 2. He deserves no boops, but you get it. Okay. That was the first round, right?
Yes.
So he's going to attack me again, and I don't have any retaliate. So he's going to take my 2 lives. Right, I have nothing.
You still got 1 life left.
But I have nothing here.
You're going to get an extra die for it, too.
I'm going to get a what?
You're going to get a +1 die. And that's your last health.
Okay.
And you got your short rest.
Okay. So that was his 2. We don't have a tear. That's it. So now it's my turn again.
Yes.
Okay. Well, first things first, I want my short rest, right?
Yeah.
Um.
You get 3 dice because you're on your last health.
Oh, I did not catch that.
I always miss it because it's the same color as the heart.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It is not a day to roll. Okay. So I guess I'm going to give up my 2 close calls.
You could also spend 2 time and reroll all 3. It's risky.
Actually, it's not risky because even if I stop at 4, I could buy 2 guards.
Yeah.
Can I? Okay. I'm going to do that. I'm going to reduce my time here so that I can reroll all 3. And then I'm going to move this so I know what I'm rolling for. Only 1. Sweet baby Jesus. Okay. So I get 1 health back. And it still costs me here. Okay. Now I can do Furious Strike now
Yeah.
because I don't have any. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're doing that.
Now I think you're back to 2 dice because you got a health back.
Oh. Okay.
Wow.
I will take it. Okay. So then that's 2 attacks of mine, 2 attacks here.
Mm-hmm.
So we lose this. And we lose that one too.
It doesn't go into the next one.
It doesn't.
It does not.
So he has literally 1 life left.
But he gets a white. You got a white done there? That means you get another die.
What does that mean?
You get a dice to roll, another dice to roll.
I do?
Mm-hmm. So now you have 3 dice.
Wait, is there more lives on the back of that one?
No.
Oh. I was like, why do you keep giving this man life? Okay. Okay, gotcha. And I get another dice?
When you roll.
When I roll.
Yeah.
So I can take it now or not? No.
So now you can do what I told you to do earlier.
Which was?
You can walk and throw the machete out.
So do I get the dice now or no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
3 dice.
Okay. All right. Let's walk.
But it's risky because if you fail, you might not have enough cards to get guards.
We're here. Okay. I get 1. So I need 1 space. We'll go 1 space.
And that costs 1 time.
Sure. And let's throw. Make this well. Make this so good.
You got it, I think.
All right. Discard a weapon with range 0 to deal that weapon's power to an enemy 1 space away.
You got it.
So.
The machete does 2 damage.
And he only had 1 life.
And he only had 1 life.
So I killed him.
You killed him.
Yay!
You beat all 3. You beat the intruders.
And we only had 7 poor victims. But I started with extra victims because of the first event card, because I had 4 extra victims, and I had the the smallies.
Yeah. You did it. You won.
So I saved more people than I let die. Technically, literally 1. I saved 8, and 7 died. I know that does not justify 7 lives.
Well, 4 are still alive in the city. Or
yeah.
The town.
Wow.
So that is Final Girl. Do you want to?
That is Final Girl.
Let people know what you think?
It's good. Yeah, it's good. I rolled crap. I feel like it so can go any way. You can have a whole plan and then you roll the wrong dice and your red ends up across town inside a house. You're like, you take your whole plan away. You buy a sprint instead of a guard, and now you have no defense. It's just, yeah. I can see why it's so intriguing. So you can swap out who you fight, because fighting 3 is probably very different than fighting just 1 person, I imagine. But they all have different powers, right? So
it varies. Like Hans the Butcher has some like 12 health or something.
Oh gosh.
Which is 2 of these.
Yeah, it's equivalent almost.
But he also has cards that like let him get health back. Yeah, there's the Poltergeist.
Does this move the same? I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, they're different.
Does this all move the same in general from game to game?
Yeah, they all have this track, but the rewards that they get are different. And the amount of spaces they move, the amount of damage they move.
The number of tarot cards is the same too.
Yes. So you take all the tarot cards from the location and from the killer, you shuffle them all together, and then you draw 10 of them. Because you only get 10 rounds before they do their thing. For each of the dark powers and the finales, there's 3 or 4 of each. So
And
I
you
shuffle
rotate.
those.
That's why we rotated it. Okay.
Yeah. And of course, you've got like 20 final girls,
I liked Heather.
10 locations.
Heather was good.
10 killers,
She
a bunch of
served
different
me
items.
well.
Yeah.
I liked her. And I got to see the back because I didn't see the back last time.
Oh, so actually, you did even more damage when you think about her ultimate.
Oh.
I mean, the bleed over doesn't matter, but so whatever excess after you flip the token doesn't matter. But
Yeah. I mean, obviously I hit it, but I forgot that I had that, and that was a 6.
yeah, so you could have re-rolled.
I could have re-rolled one. Obviously, I didn't need it, so it wasn't a big deal, but it's very good. It's very, very good. I can see the intrigue for sure. I've never played anything like this. Like literally the last thing I've played was Goldfish with my 5-year-old nephew. Like that's my that's my gaming. But I can see the intrigue.
And see, for a first and a half time, because we kind of played a trial game,
Yeah.
you picked it up, you know how to play it, you enjoyed it, you got through it. You know, for those watching, we do make mistakes, even then when there's 2 of us.
Yeah.
So feel free to leave a timestamp, and I'll put in a little note, things we probably should have done in case we missed something. Like, you know, we kind of pulled the event out a little late. But it didn't really impact anything.
Yeah, I'm not super good at remembering to move the time. So I would have to it's definitely nice to have you here. My time would have probably been all jacked up, but I'm just not used to so many moving, components, but I could see that you could pick it up pretty quick. It was good. I'm glad I played.
Awesome.
I want to try a different one. I'll try a different one. We'll give feedback on the next one too. So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
All right, folks, that is Final Girl. Thank you, Nikki/Heather, for playing.
Yes, Heather was great.
And we will see you guys next time. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment. See ya.
Bye.